Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Now, Nicki Minaj has the highest grossing concert by a female rapper in history. Nicki Minaj is at number 1 and number 2 with 2.15 mil at the Prudential Arena and also 2.1 mil at the Madison Square Garden Arena. Doja Cat comes in at number 3 at the Capital One Arena, and Lauryn Hill is shockingly, in 4th and 5th place with 1.8 mil. Okay. Now, I thought she would be over Doja Cat at least, but Doja Cat is a pretty good performer. Okay. And no shade of Lauryn Hill, but she only got one album. Nicki also announced yesterday at the Hartford Gag City show that there will not be a 5-year wait for her next album. And allegedly, she's planning on dropping another album next year. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm here for another album. I know she probably want to finish out her contract with Republic. Even though I think her label heavy on it is under Republic anyway. But I do feel like for her next album, I do think that there should be more of a push in regards to Republic side. A lot of people feel like she don't need a push, but I do feel like, if her peers, like, the Trap Obsessed Racist, The Weeknd, Ariana, who are also on the same label as Nicki Minaj, and they get a major push and they don't need it. They have big fan bases. I don't feel like it's fair for Nicki Minaj to not get a push. Okay. None of those artists are in 360 deals. So I think it's only right for them to treat Nicki Minaj with the same respect, considering that she does the numbers. Also, Nicki Minaj calls out corporate giants and also shades Megan Thee Stallion, and possibly Botchin' Bitter. Okay, let's take a listen.
I don't have a handbook, a trajectory of a female rapper.
But you did it.
Of course, I have many female rappers who paved the way and who showed me how it's done.
But they ain't doing like you. They ain't doing like you.
Because of you, they can't figure it out. We got motherfuckers in buildings right now getting gray hairs trying to figure out Nicki Minaj in the car. We got them spending millions of dollars for what I get for free, which is just authentic love.
Okay, so that's what she said yesterday at her sold-out show in Hartford for the Gag City tour. And I do think that was some shade towards the corporate giants like Titanic Records and Botchin' Bitter and their payola. Moving on to Doja Cat is being sabotaged. How can this happen to the Princess of Rap? Masked by Doja Cat has only did 2,000 units in sales for the first day, and is currently predicted to be bubbling under on the Hot 100 chart this week. This has a music video and it's getting playlisting. What is going on? So, at least the lead single for the deluxe should not be bubbling under. That is, RCA the colorist's fault. They need to give Doja her payola package back. I mean, goodness gracious, did they snatch it? Not only that, Doja, Meg, and Glorilla all failed to debut on the global payola-fied charts with their new releases. 2 of these artists have Grammys, which is true. Okay. With that being said, though, I think it was because, like I said, the deluxe was mid. I wasn't grading it harshly. Okay, I don't have to lie about my reviews. And then also Doja Cat does too much of the doubling back when she throws shots. And so that makes people not want to really listen to what she has to say, because if you're going to throw shots and, you're saying, oh, I have no beef with anybody, then stop throwing subliminal shade. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And now people are saying that, Doja Cat is shading Azealia Banks and not, Nicki and Botch and Bitter. But she's saying that she's shading nobody. She needs to stand on what she says, and that way more people would want to listen. That's why people are not listening to these female rappers, because they say one thing and do another. Now, Sexy Red is out here out-charting Botch and Bitter. Get It Sexy is currently predicted to reach a new peak inside the top 20 on the next Billboard Hot 100 chart. It will become her first solo top 20 entry on the chart. So congratulations to Sexy Red. And that song is a bop. She has successfully out-charted multiple of Botch and Bitter singles that she has released this year, which is actually kind of embarrassing. And allegedly, Titanic Records is not too happy with Botch and Bitter, because she put out 4 singles: the Flo Milli remix, Never Lose Me, which was trash, the Shakira feature, the Dr. Miami record, and the Like Trash freestyle, and it all flopped on the charts. And she's supposed to be putting out an album, but she don't got a hot single out. So, Titanic Records, they're still in the red, because they really haven't fully recouped from, Bozos. Bozos, they spent a lot of money on radio, $2 million budget for the music video, and it still flopped. Okay, so, unfortunately, Botch and Bitter is falling off. You're falling off when Sexy Red out-charting you. Okay, and Sexy Red, she don't really got a big budget like that. Okay, this is no payola involved. This is per fan love. But this is also happening because Section 8 gang is so focused on JT, talking about she don't have any Billboard entries. But at the end of the day, Botch and Bitter been telling people that her records live in the top 10, which is false. Now, Glowstick and JT were going back and forth all night, okay? And Sweetie jumped in, okay? So did Akbar V for no reason, and Katie got bands. Now, the beef actually kind of started last year, because allegedly they had gotten into it. Allegedly at the EBT Awards or at the Video Music Awards, they allegedly got into it. And, as we talked about yesterday, Glowstick said that, she wants female rap unity, and that she don't got no issues with JT, which I told y'all that was a big fat lie. Okay, because she was just saying how she was smacking rap B-words in the song, Yeah, Glow. Which I really don't think she smacked JT, because I don't think JT's mouth would be going in on Glowstick if that was the case. Now, how the Twitter spat started was JT responded under an Instagram post, and she said she never slapped me ever, okay? Because there was rumors that, Glowstick slapped JT, and if you guys were on my Patreon, I said months ago that never happened. Okay, but then Glowstick said that, she basically hit JT with a purse instead, or threw a purse at JT. And I'm like, that's even more corny. You just like Botch and Bitter. You can't throw hands, so you using objects. That's very corny to me, Glowstick. That's why you're receiving Donkey of the Day today. And then Glorilla Glue threatened to go to one of JT's events and said basically her events are backyard barbecue shows. That's what Glorilla Glue said, which is funny because there's a clip circulating around the internet that she actually pays bigger artists to perform with her or do shows with them.
I'll pay to go get on the show. Like, if somebody finna come to the city, like, a big artist or an artist that's kind of good, I'll pay to get on the show to perform.
Then Glowstick, Gorilla Glue, with her Sid, Dory, ugly looking ass, decided to talk about JT's wigs, which I don't understand because Glorilla is one of the ugliest female rappers in the game. She's like next to Botchin' Bitter's original face. Now, JT said, ugly should never leave your mouth ever, Joe. You look like you've been born feet first. What does that even mean? Okay. Then Glowstick said, never mind, no free promo. And then JT said, you mentioned my name, Air Mattress Brain. Okay, which that was a bar. Because if you guys know, Gorilla Glue went to jail for stealing cereal, and she used to sleep on an air mattress. Then JT also brung out, the Sweetie tea, which I talked about before about Sweetie paying for Gorilla Glue's wigs when she was supposed to be on the F&F remix and was replaced by JT and Scratch Off. And, JT brought up the fact that Gorilla Glue played in Sweetie's face and removed her off the F&F remix. Okay? And Sweetie did a music video with her and everything. JT posted her mugshots saying pending and Sweetie liked it. Okay? Which lets me know that she messed with JT and she really not messing with Gorilla Glue. And she probably hasn't been messing with her, but she's been trying to keep it cute, even though they've been hugging at events and stuff like that, because she probably pissed that Gorilla Glue took her off the F&F remix. What I didn't understand, and this is why Gorilla Glue is receiving Donkey of the Day, is when she was calling JT an inmate for obviously going to jail for doing fraud, which JT did do. But you stole cereal and went to jail. So I don't understand how you better than JT. That doesn't make any sense to me. And Glorilla responded to the mugshots that JT posted. And she said that was from stealing, not fighting. And JT responded and said, the last one will be from me poking holes in you like the air mattresses you were sleeping on. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I feel like JT low-key ate up Glowstick. People are just writing for Glowstick because, JT cool with Ckiminaj, but JT ate it up. Then Katie Got Bands, decided to join in on this circus because people were calling Glowstick jealous. And I'm like, how is she jealous when Glorilla Glue used her so people can stream her music? She name dropped JT. And so Katie Got Bands basically said that. And then why the hell is Akbar V involved? I mean, she's just fucking annoying. She's involved for no reason. She always has to add her 2 cents. She's like worse than Azalea Banks now. And then also Victoria Monet, she got into it because, no shade, she accidentally liked a tweet. She's saying that it was an employee that was working for her on her account. But I don't know if I really believe that. Interesting. Now, Nicki, Akbar V, JT, and Katie Got Bands were all accused of being in a group chat together because they all started tweeting, around the same time when JT and Gorilla Glue were going back and forth. And Nicki Minaj also tweeted, I know it gotta hurt. Okay, so, Section 8 gang and Gorilla Glue fans are accusing Nicki Minaj of having a group chat talking about Gorilla Glue and Botchin' Bitter. But isn't that what Botchin' Bitter and Scratch Off and Megan Thee Stallion do? So it's kind of hypocritical. All this proves is that there's no such thing as female rap unity. Okay, none of you hoes like each other. Y'all only focus on Nicki and Loose Tooth. But JT don't mess with Megan or Cardi. Cardi and Megan don't mess with each other. Glorilla don't mess with JT. None of you hoes like each other. Scratch Off don't mess with Ice Spice. Y'all don't care for each other. Stop the fake unity. Now, because of all this drama, Glorilla Glue and Megan Thee Stallion have went #1 on the US iTunes chart. Let me know how y'all feel about that. It's definitely because of all that drama that happened. Because Wannabe is okay, but I don't think it's a long-lasting hit record. But fans are also calling out JT for switching on Megan Thee Stallion. People are saying that she was liking shady tweets of Megan Thee Stallion, which is false. She never liked no shady tweets. People are just making that up. But fans are calling her out because she called out Glorilla Glue for switching on Sweetie. But I do remember her not handing in her verse for the Traumazine album. Okay? Which, you know, Megan did talk about.
You got some female artists on there, the girls turning like they working their pen.
They was, but you know who ain't turning their verse that quick and she was supposed to be on the album?
Who?
JT.
Why?
I don't know, ask her.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her.
Now, moving on to the Queen of Music, Queen Bee becomes the first artist to earn 5 #1 hits on the US iTunes this year. Congratulations to the Queen on that. And then on top of that, Queen Bee's Cowboy Carter has now sold over 500,000 units total in the US. Fastest 2024 album to reach this milestone. So Cowboy Carter is already gold. But that does not include the first week sales. So the first week sales, I think she's only doing 418, which is actually pretty good. 400,000 is excellent. But that does not count towards the first week sales. So just in case anybody's confused. But basically, in a week or two, she'll probably be platinum. And she's going gold already because 16 Carriages in Texas Hold'em, you know, their sales count towards the album sales as a total, but not the first week sales. Now, moving on from that, Queen Bee officially becomes the first Black artist in history to send a country album to #1 in the UK. Wow. A lot of people are saying this is not a full country album, but she does have a lot of country songs on the album. So I do feel like she should get credit for that. You know, obviously the Jolene, Texas Hold'em, 16 Carriages, the song she did with Purdue Chicken, those are strictly country songs, okay? So she do have a lot of country songs on the album, but some of them are infused with hip-hop. And so I can understand why she did both, because she wanted there to be something for everybody on the album. So I understand why she did that. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.